Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Ride and Chat. My name is Dr. Sam. That's the name everyone calls me on the streets. TikTok Ride and Chat, Facebook Ride and Chat, Instagram Ride and Chat. Subscribe to the YouTube channel Ride and Chat. Like always, I've picked a very lovely brother who was telling me a lot about the banking system. So today, a lot of problems ups and downs that are happening within the banking system that he feels, as someone that has worked in that system, there needs to be a lot of things that has to change in order for the youth of today to have that area or that industry looking good for them to work. So, and that with that said, Nyama Bebre to say Ejuma, unemployment and all that, my brother has a lot to say in that field. So I'll just keep quiet like I always do, and I'll allow my brother to talk. Where I need to ask questions, I'll ask him. Where I need to keep quiet, I'll keep quiet, so that you people, the viewers, you can learn something from what my brother is about to share. Boss, I bet good evening. I bet make I show your face.
Oh, nah,
okay. So we go do road and steer as usual. So PG the best fra. So PG English and everything. Yeah. So you made mention earlier on of or about some of the problems that are happening within the banking system, the contract level, and a lot of things. Yeah. So please just give us a brief overview of what you told me earlier.
Yeah, you see, we live in a country where our systems are not working. Things are not
running smoothly with the youth and with the graduates. And only a few who are privileged to have so-called big men, we call them, like they are in position to influence things for them. We go to school, complete school, graduate with people, yet you get to know you are better off, or maybe you can best function in the position that they are.
But yet you are not given a chance.
Meaning that probably after school, maybe you had first class, that person is having something, but because that person is connected to someone,
the person gets. But at times we can also attribute that to a natural phenomenon that somebody can be lucky. I don't believe in luck, but I believe in hard work. So our system doesn't offer jobs to people based on merit but
or equal playing field.
But it's selective, very selective, and very how will I say it?
Bias.
Very is bias. And that tribal and nuclear family practice like this, my family nepotism. So having said that, having the experience in the banking sector.
So how long have you been in the banking sector?
Oh, for at least 4 years.
Wow, that's quite
4 years.
4 years. And you're still in it?
Oh no, because the system is frustrating, so I decided to.
You decided to pull back. Wow.
In the sense that our banking sector, we have a lot of foreign banks that are operating in Ghana. And the kind of policies they bring on board, I don't know whether our leaders are not aware or they are just not ready to resolve the challenges confronting the youth in terms of youth employment. In the sense that a graduate in the system that a bank will pick, that the person should do contract, and a graduate who is a family man, or maybe is not living in a family house and need to get accommodation, need to pay utility and run all these things, banks are paying contract staff as low as 800 cedis.
Contract staff.
800 cedis.
800 cedis. Wow.
800 cedis.
If you are under contract in some of the banks.
At most, that I contacted a lot of friends that also were doing the contract with me. The highest is 1,200.
So when you say contract, what do they execute within the contract? What is required of you?
what is required of you, you have the basic requirement that the bank should have picked you.
Okay.
But because the bank is dodging, or the bank is trying to also do away with, like, putting you on a permanent role, which will at least at the end of the day give you a salary which can be good enough to take care of you. They dodge that role by assigning that role to consultants. We call them recruiting agencies.
Recruiting agencies. Okay, so you have to go through
the recruiting agency.
Okay.
Then they will recruit graduates for the bank. And in that sense, they will tell you, because you came through a recruiting agency, therefore what is due you will be paid to the agency. And just imagine if you are entitled to 8,600, they'll tell you the recruiting agency is taking 800, then you're also taking 800, which you cannot speak to the fact, because the recruiting agency will not be willing to tell you how much they make from you.
Wow.
They'll tell you this is the offer. If you accept it, fine. Then they will process your document for you to get a job.
But my point is, why would I have to share my salary with the recruiting agency? Because if it is the bank that is employing the services of the recruiting agency, so
that is why I'm saying that the banks have made it in a point to not to pay the actual salaries of graduates, in a sense that if you are employing a graduate who is playing a role, in the bank, maybe let's say the entry level, you pick the person as a teller, a teller, which per the banking policies that if somebody is a permanent staff, the person wouldn't take something less than 2,500. Okay. But the bank saying that paying an individual 2,500, we could use that 2,500 to pay about 3 or 4 contract staffs, which they will also be playing the same role
as one
person. Why do we waste much money on an individual when you can get three people and share that individual salary to play? So they see labor to be cheap.
So in all, it's because labor is cheap in Ghana.
Because labor is cheap in Ghana,
so they
capitalize on that, and our system is not working. If the system is working, a graduate shouldn't be on contract more than 2 years. If any institution should pick somebody as a contract staff, after 2 years, the person should be put on permanent role.
Okay, so we use the 10 on the left. Where the black sign is, this on the left.
Left?
Yeah, this side, thank you. Wow. So after 2 years, you're supposed to move from that contract and become permanent. So why do the banks still maintain that contract? Because earlier when you made mention of someone at one of the banks,
the names. The person has been 15 good years.
Why?
And he continued to renew his contract each and every year.
And he get that peanut.
He still get that peanut.
But why is it so? Why should it be so?
Well, because labor is cheap. If you didn't do it, somebody is dying to do that job.
Wow.
And our leaders are not doing anything about it. Because if our leaders should know the policies that guide the banks, that banks supposed to maintain a contract staff after 2 years of contract. In our usual settings, probation is how many months in government settings? It's not 6 months.
6 months,
After 6 months, you are now a permanent staff.
Yeah.
But why is that a bank, a foreign bank will come and will make it 2 years? You'll be on contract for 2 years. After that, they will ask you to renew each year.
They can't keep you as a
permanent staff.
Wow.
You see, so what kind of system are we
running? So it's like the system is being run to actually affect the
people repatriate their profits. And they even under declare profits. And government is aware, not that they are not aware. People repatriate their profits. They make abnormal profits. Yet, from the services, they run the services and they make profits. Why can't they pay their workers or maybe have permanent staff and they can decide to lay you off at any point?
At any point. Especially because the banking system was some way some time ago. Like, people will tell you, oh, I was working, I lost my job, I've done this, I've done that. It's becoming some way when you're in the banking sector.
Yeah. So the issue of contract staffing in banks is now a nuisance.
It should be banned.
It should be banned.
Or it should be minimized. Instead of 2 years, it can come down.
No, it should be, even if you are picked on contract basis. Maybe somebody is going on maternity leave, they need a replacement.
Okay.
A contract staff can be
replaced, can be used.
Okay. And if the person, and if you are going on maternity leave, it shouldn't take you more than 6 months to be on maternity leave.
Yeah.
Okay. So after 6 months or 1 year, at most 1 year, if the person's services is not needed, then let the person go. If the person's services is needed, then let the person be maintained as a staff. No more contract staff.
Wow. Okay.
And what happened is that if they realize the contract staffs who are there are agitating, they lay you off. They now pick new ones who are fresh in the system. Who are new in the system, who will not have that courage to confront them head on.
Wow.
See, so this is the system
that we are operating
in.
So guys, my brother has shared a lot. He has educated us about a lot of things that are happening within the banking system, the job system, unemployment and stuff like that. And he said it's due to the fact that labor is cheap in the country. And moreover too, our leaders don't know, or some of them know, but they just close their eyes on the whole thing. And so especially some of the banks are misusing these young guys, young graduates, which shouldn't be the case. So please, if you are watching, you are a big man at a bank, please do the right thing at your bank. Because if you start at your branch, it will spread gradually. The rest will also be forced to do the right thing. Oh, boss.
Yeah, that is it.
So, boss, thank you very much.
I'm grateful.
Do you have anything to say? The show is Ride and Chat. Do you have anything?
What I want to also add is
the
banks should also look at competence. Not tagging it to age-wise, because they feel like the young ones who are just out of university, who are 21, 22, can be controlled. And they can tame them, not to speak their minds. Therefore, they use age to do away with people who are very competent and are vocal and have the experience. They will tell you, we needed you for a permanent role, your age.
So they recruit the younger ones,
they can tame and control. If I am 30 per se, and I can best function in that role, what prevents you? Age is just a number.
It's just a number.
Why is that we all tag retirement to 60? If I'm still within the age range, what shows that I cannot function there?
Properly?
And then the target, you have the experience, the target that you are above 26. Therefore, you cannot be picked for a permanent role. They should review that. And government should set up and see to it that these policies of banks tagging the entry level as 26
should be cancelled.
What happened to the certificate we make from our universities? Those days, the qualification, if you have first degree and you have the experience, you are picked. Why is that they are now introducing that age limit and all those things? So that's what I want our leaders should also look at.
So guys, the show is Ride and Chat. I've been speaking to my brother. He has been educating us on a lot of things that are happening within the banking sector, the good, the bad, and even the evil ones. So please, let us all go out there. The bankers, the bosses that control these banks, please, we are pleading with you guys. If you put up strict measures like this, it affects a lot of people. And then the people that are supposed to do the work, you don't get them. if you want to control these young kids and you push the adult ones away, 30 is you're still young.
Yeah.
Even 40 you're young, 50 you're young, provided you can do what you are employed to do. So please let us all do the right thing. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the fact that you make time to watch every episode that I put out there. God bless you.